Town of Log Lane Village Notice of Special Meeting, November 10th, 2025, 6:30 PM. Actually, the time right now is 6:50. 202 Birch Street, Log Lane Village, Colorado, 80705. If necessary, executive session pursuant to CRS 24-6-402. 4B, an executive session for the purpose of conferencing with an attorney for the local public body for the purposes of receiving legal advice on specific legal questions pertaining to any item listed on the agenda herein and or any related discussion that may arise thereto. Such executive session may be entered into at any time or at any point on the agenda if necessary and with the requisite council approval. Roll call.
Naomi is absent. Dolly is absent. Melissa?
Here.
Paige? Here. Jesse is absent. Robin?
Here.
Angie?
Here. And if we could just stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all. And so our next topic is going to be consideration, discussion, and possible approval of agreement regarding town rights related to properties subject to sale. Executive session for the purpose of determining positions relative to matters that may be subject to negotiations, developing strategy for negotiations, and or instructing negotiators concerning a proposed agreement involving certain real property within the town pursuant to CRS 24-6-4024E, and if applicable, to consider the purchase, acquisition, lease, transfer, or sale of real property under CRS 24-6-4024A. So we had a private meeting with Clayton Homes and Ian McGilvery's lawyer last week. Was it last week? Mm-hmm. And so the gist of the meeting was that there is, at that point, they had said that there was possibly a 10-day window for closing, that they had planned on closing within that next 10-day window. But there were a few issues that they had questions about. They were requesting, at first they discussed that they wanted us to serve eviction notices on all the properties. Ian McGilvery's attorney said that wasn't really something that you would expect a town to do. Clayton Homes just didn't want to take the heat for it. Right. You know, they want to keep a good reputation of helping communities and stuff like that. So we did kind of get down to a point where Clayton Homes said that if we would knock $500 off of each of the abatements, so to clear all the land, that they would take care of the evictions. One of the things that they did bring up is that they wanted us to remove all of our liens. Right now, we don't have any active liens against the property, but Deb, you'll find in the very back of your packet a list of what Deb will be. Well, that's what, at this point, if this is going to grow a little bit, about, I'm going to say probably about, we'll probably be about 24,000. Well, not quite 24,000 by the end of November. So this is what is owed on each of the properties as they stand now. And this would be just for our base rate.
At the end of the month, it'll be $141.13 added to each property. That is.
How much?
$141.
Oh, they said, never mind.
41 what? 13.
To each property. And so, you know, the attorney, Dan sent us an email the day after. Well, let's finish up here. So they wanted us to remove any active liens, which we don't have any active. But this would, as of December, she can't file any liens until December. So this would go against those properties. And if you think about it, they're not using any water. They are possibly using sewer because they're dumping water or whatever kind of liquid they have that they're, you know, bringing in. They're not getting any trash service. So basically, the only thing that they are using of what we're charging them for would be sewer. Does that sound about right to you, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, so something that we all need to consider is,
And you made mention that this is gonna go up.
yes, it will go up.
If they buy their houses within the 10 days, that goes on the new owner. So that extra that we're thinking of December does not go on with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So something that everybody needs to consider is, do we want to ask, you know, McGilvery's, attorney, Ray Laws, if they'll pay a third of this total
I would say half.
or even
Let's go
half?
half.
And then, you know, I mean, cause that would, I feel like that would satisfy, what they owe us, at least half of this. And then the other thing that they brought up was, they do want us to go ahead and complete the abatement for all the properties, all of them. Cause they are considering buying all of them. So the ones up on Poplar, where they want to do it for $500. They want us to take care of it for $500 less on each property. So instead of paying $6,000 per property, they want to pay $5,500 for each property for the abatement. And I think considering that, we can solve a really big problem in our town by doing that, I think it's a small price to pay.
It's $4,500.
Huh?
It's 4,500 is what you're gonna,
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
500 for a problem.
so, I mean. So that's.
So if we agree to all of this, then they turn around, process stuff, and they're gonna be closing in 10 days? And then what's the process of them evicting?
It's not our problem.
Yeah, I know, but
It is if we're doing the demo.
No, they'll have to handle all the evictions. They'll have the sheriff's department come out
so
and,
the Poplar places, everybody's done vacated, right?
no, they've
Oh,
not.
they haven't.
No.
Okay. I
No.
thought,
So for,
Just the ones that we are already planning to.
yeah, those are both
Yeah.
empty.
okay,
So those they'll be paying full price, the 6,000. So every one of them that they have to do the evictions on, then they want us to knock $500 off to
Okay,
help cover
makes
their
sense.
legal fees.
so the people that are, living in the beach, and the two Linden locations, do we suspect that they will leave on a timely manner?
No idea.
Well, they'll have to
Are
if they
those
get
the
the
ones that-
eviction.
Those are the ones that are paying and have services.
Well, see, and you know what, I have to tell you, I don't even know if the ones on beach are actually paying, they're just living there. They're paying their water and stuff, but are they paying rent?
I have no idea.
Right,
But they are
that's what I'm
paying
saying.
their city utility
Yes.
part of it.
And 104 Linden is paying their utilities, and 205 and 207 Poplar are paying their utilities.
And they kind of all know this is coming, or no.
They don't have a clue.
I don't think the ones at 104, 103 Beach know that it's coming. Because they come in the store a lot.
The eviction, is that a 30-day? Is that,
I don't know what they're gonna do
Because
with
it's the
that.
holidays and we're about to throw a whole bunch of, I mean, some of them I know are, we don't
By the time you come back to Clayton and ask Clayton to wait till after the first of the year for properties, the 4 properties that have people in it.
So, right,
Right, the ones
They
that are
already
actually
got
doing it,
9
right?
of
Well,
them
I
here to
would-
work and get going on.
Yeah, I would say the
Those
ones that
4.
have the people living in there,
These
could
4.
they give them a little bit more time, like, because it is the holidays or whatever?
You know, honestly, I
Like,
don't
let them
even,
know now,
I understand where you're going with it.
and I get that, but at the end of the day, we gotta get this stuff done, and it's a
Right.
business deal.
And I think, oh, I'm sorry.
But instead of giving them like, I don't know what the eviction, I don't know if it's like a 48-hour or
No.
72-hour. or if
There's a
it's 30
process that
day.
they'll have to go through.
So.
We're looking at least a 30-day process.
Mm-hmm,
And then that process will then get signed off by, hopefully get signed off by the judge. It's gotta be a county judge. And then they'll have 3 days from there.
Okay.
Which they haven't even taken possession as far as I know. So it could land around Christmas time.
right,
Mhm.
right. Yeah,
And it's not us evicting them.
right, I get it. I mean, I think I'm gonna say yes. This problem has been going on for so long, and if we literally have it within our grasp, and we're literally talking about a few $1,000s that we're gonna be out. I think.
and we'd be rid of the problem.
And we get rid of the problem, and we, in the town, greatly benefits. And
Yes.
all of those, all brand new homes are gonna go in there.
So do you wanna make a motion?
I'm
No.
not making- and I'm not
We
seconding.
we can't make a motion yet because we need to,
We have to throw all this at them.
yeah, we
Right.
need
And
to
see
get,
if they agree
Right.
with
you
it.
know,
So what concerns do you have? Is it just on
Because
the
these are the
eviction?
same, yes, because these are the same people that we're trying to help, these are the same people that are probably losing their food stamps, and these are probably the same people that have a lot of things going on where you are making, I mean, our job is to help the people of town. Do we have resources for these people that are being kicked out? Are there things that can help them along the way? It's really, just excuse my French, it's fucked up.
It is.
Well, yeah,
No,
I
but
totally get
also-
that.
I mean, and a majority of them I don't give a crap about, and you guys know that. It's the few that I feel like.
And that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
those
If we
few
could talk to Clayton about the ones that are,
Are on the up
paying.
and up, and maybe they go last, or, you know,
Yeah, that's what I was.
the last.
Yeah,
We clear these and they have time so that they have somewhere to go, cause that is my biggest, out of all of this, is my biggest thing, is I do not agree with kicking people out at Christmas time, just after losing SNAP benefits and everything else that's going on.
yeah,
in the
but they're
world.
getting their snap back now.
yeah,
So,
they've been reinstated.
They say that, but let me
My daughter
tell
gets
you,
SNAP and she got hers back today.
I hope my mom did, cause up till now she has not.
So-
That's my only thing with the whole part, all of this, just as those 4 that have done everything the right way, or tried to.
so, right,
You know, cause I've watched this process since the day I moved into this town, the first meeting I was here and that lady was crying at foot. I wanted it over just as much, but that's the only. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
only thing,
yeah.
that's it. All the rest of it, I wholeheartedly take the $500 off. Lift in those liens at half, I agree with, that's all fine. It's just that one thing, that maybe they put them last, give them the time until after, to the first of the year, whatever it might be, cause it's gonna be a process anyway,
Mhm.
so, right,
but at least get them through the damn holidays.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing is just giving them ample notice so that they can have time to figure it out.
Cause it's hard to come up with a deposit, you know, first month's rent, all those things, and then to go through the holidays not realizing, or up to the holidays not knowing anything's coming, that's really unfair.
but yeah. But I mean, I totally agree with the 4 that are actually
Just those 4,
Yeah,
paying, yeah,
yeah, just those 4, that's the only ones
So-
that I really care about. Cause all the
and
other
how
ones
long
are
is it
just,
gonna, I mean,
yeah,
take them? if they put them at, you know, last. I don't know. I guess we can just ask and see what they say.
So can we maybe get this on the agenda for Wednesday? Just to, so that if we have information, yeah, and that way we can, you know, hopefully vote on it next week, please. Okay, guys. Any other questions, comments on that one?
No,
Okay, so we don't have to vote on it today, we need to get some more information anyways, but we wanted to be able to share that with you guys and just discuss it. Anything you wanted to add?
No,
Can I add something?
Sure.
The taxes on the back are gonna be in, you guys wanted to ask Clayton for half. I know they won't go for half. That we're making $87.88 for each property Ian owns up there. We do not make nothing on the trade, they're exempt. On the flip side, they come in, they put brand new houses, and the cheapest one I found was 1,200 for taxes. 1,124.28 for the new houses they brought in. Some of the ones over at Juniper, we make almost 2,000, it's $1,880 a year on property tax, because they tag that trailer to the ground. So it's gonna up our income on the back end on the taxes. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. So when they come back and say no on half of the, you know,
I think we're gonna have to, force them to be responsible for the taxes. Anything that's gonna be coming due at the beginning of the year.
on their property tax, they will be
yeah, they
responsible.
will be.
Yeah, they will.
But
Yeah.
right now, I'm saying the town is only making $87.88 per lot that he owns. The trailer, we are not getting anything out of it, they're exempt.
Yeah,
When Clayton's done and puts new houses in there, we will get almost $2,000 per property for taxes.
We only get a percentage of that. We don't.
Yes,
Do you know what the percentage is?
like,
17.
yeah,
All right, so, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Approve, disapprove the 2026 budget. So,
Could you just give it what I'm doing first?
okay, so, I need a, motion to, table number 3.
well, I'll make a motion to table, consideration, discussion and possible approval of agreement regarding town rights related to properties subject to sell.
I'll second.
Expectations?
Yes.
Melissa,
Yes,
Pigeon,
Yes.
Robin,
yes,
Angie.
Yes. All right, number 4, approve, disapprove the 2026 budget. So
I have a question, what's this page?
it's a page 10 if you ask questions.
right.
This says total average yearly amount, sell yearly, and voice over IP yearly. What
That's
is
what Naomi gave,
I think they,
that's what Naomi gave, Lapita to put in for the budget,
Oh, for the
What is it?
phone.
for the phones.
Okay,
And you've split that up into all the different departments.
So Deb, could you just explain to everybody else what you did change so that I don't miss something?
Okay, so I was not here. I helped, Lapita go through and figure out what amounts go into the, or the the landlines and the, cell phones. And that's what's highlighted in yellow.
oh, okay.
So that's pretty much the only thing that you changed was the phones then.
Yes. And the numbers given last time, we changed the.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the 2026 budget.
I'll second.
Melissa,
Yes.
Cajun,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Angie.
Yes. And then I just need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn at 7:12 p.m.
I'll second.
Melissa,
Yes.
Cajun,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Angie.
Yes.